Hi Journals for Life fans, I am here to show you how to make that fun Yeti shaker pocket. A lot of people asked me about that, and I went to a crop a couple weeks ago and quite a few people loved it and asked me how to make it. So I said I'll make a tutorial and post it. So here's that cute little shaker pocket. That's what it looks like. Let me hold it still for a second for you. There it is. Oops. It's just a fun little insert page. That's my Mink telling me it's ready in my album. So, isn't that cute? So I have these storage folios in the shop today for Black Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday through the 29th for $5. So go grab some of those. They're awesome. They're little storage folios for your inserts. They hold up to 4 inserts or maybe 2 chunky monkeys. And that's what I use to store my inserts. I designed that and had them manufactured. So just to give you a little bit of background information on this. But anyway, they're designed like the travel notebook holders, the kind that you put in your purse, but these are made for memory keepers to store their inserts. But you're not here for that. So this is how I make the shaker pocket. So travel notebooks measure 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. So these laminating pockets are 8 1/2 by 11 full size. So this is a 2-step process to make that Yeti pocket. Okay, so the first thing I do is I cut on the edge that's not the open edge. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. These are really hard to open. Okay, so not on the open edge, but on the closed edge here. I cut the page so the page size is 4 1/4, so I cut this at 5 inches on the page that's closed. So 5 inches. Okay. Let's see if I got that straight. For some reason. Okay, there we go. So that is 5 inches wide. Okay, and then I take the piece that I cut, so it's the 2 loose pieces, and I cut it at 4. See if I can get it in here. It's so sticky and static clingy. Okay, at 4. That's about right there. Sometimes it's really hard to cut this. All right. So here's the fun part. So this is my page. This is what's going to go in my book. The one piece I cut at 5 inches. And then this is the piece that we're going to make the shaker pocket out of. So what you're going to do is you're going to take apart this sheet and we're going to put it back to back like this. Okay? And the reason we're going to do that is because this part will stick when we laminate it, but the inside won't stick. You'll be able to put your stuff in there. So you turn it around backwards and put it back to back. Okay? Then you're going to open your pocket. Someday. Soon, maybe. Okay. You're going to open the pocket that's got the folded piece. And you're going to line it up and put it all the way in to the folded piece. Now, what you want to do is you want to, I know it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, so leave yourself maybe a 1/4 inch from the bottom to not all the way down, because what happens is if you do it all the way down, your stuff's going to fall out. So you need to leave about a 1/4 inch on the bottom. That makes this piece stick up a little bit, and that's okay. Let me zoom back out so you can see what in the world I'm talking about. Okay, so that's going to make this piece stick up that 1/4 inch, and that's not a big deal. That'll help us get our glitter and stuff in, And also we're going to cut it off because the page has to be 4 1/4, and this is a little bit taller than that. All right, so make sure all that's in there. It's going to look like this. Okay, a little bit sticking up, all the way flush, and make sure that it's not all the way down at the bottom, that you have about 1/4 of an inch there. Okay, so now I'm going to put it into my laminator. I don't know what this thing's called, thingamabobby, and we're going to laminate it. Okay. All right, so our page is done. Uh-oh, sticking a little bit. All right, so now it's laminated, and look at this. So now, voila! See how cool that is? So you can just put your glitter in there, and we have a nice seal at the bottom. This is going to be our page flap, so I'll show you that in a second. All right, so now we've got our page. Here is a piece of paper from the Yeti Christmas paper pack, and we cut this at 4 inches, so maybe a little less than 4 inches. We're going to cut this. If I would have thought about it, I could have put it in there, but sometimes it doesn't laminate very well if you put it in ahead of time. So I like to put it in after. It really depends on you. Actually, let's do both sides. I'm going to pause a second while I find another paper. Alright, here's a piece of paper from the Boo Crew kit, and I just trimmed it. So let's see what we can put on there. What would be cute? What would be cute? Like that. What about that? Love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with that. So that'll be the other side of the page, and the front will be the shaker pocket. I guess we could put some shaker on both sides. I haven't tried that yet, so maybe an experiment is in order today. So here we are. All right, with that. So that's cute. I like that. And then we'll put shakers on both sides. Okay, so in the Yeti Christmas kit came a little glitter pack or sequin pack, and I used every single piece of that already. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to grab some out of my stash, and this is going to be fun. So I've got some glitter that I'm getting everywhere already. Let's see. I like some of the pink I have. I'm going to take a little pinch. Hope I don't get it everywhere. Okay. And then maybe some of that. That might be a little too many. Okay, so let's see what else. Maybe I like this blue glitter. Let's see what happens. Me and glitter is usually never a good combination. I get it everywhere. Okay, and then maybe got a sequin mix here. Let's try a few of those. Just a few. That's kind of cute. So look how cute that is. Real cute. All right, so let's do the other side. Let it snow. So I'm thinking on the bottom, I'm probably going to do maybe the tree. Let's see what we got here. I think I've got a Yeti Tangled in Lights. That might be cute. A couple presents. Let's see if I've got the gifts. Yes. There's a couple. Here's like a little gift. So maybe something like that. Actually, you know what? If I do that, it covers up all the glitter, sometimes it settles. So maybe that. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. All right, so let it snow. So maybe I'd like, got some turquoise sequins here. Ooh, that's a lot. That might be too much. Let's see. Maybe I'll pull some of those out. I never know when to stop. When do you stop? I never know when. Let's see, this chunky. It's kind of cute. Got that at Target. I've got some cute glitters. And then maybe some more of those. Got this at Target too. And maybe some of this. Okay. So now that we've got that, try zooming out a little bit. Okay. So let me close some of this up before I spray it everywhere. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so what did we say? The tree? Maybe the tree and the Yeti? Let's see. Or should I do one that's like cold outside? That's kind of cute. I like that better. I think I put this one on mine. Let's do a different one. Let's just put him, and all that blue looks good. So, put him on the front. Inside the page. So this is going to get scored in a second, so you want to make sure your Yeti's not on that line. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down. So I'll cut this to 4 1/4 tall, and you can do this for a 6 by 8 or any other measurement. This is just in my traveler's notebook. That's 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I'm going to cut this down to 8 1/4. And then I'm going to put a little stitch across the top. I like to sew mine closed. You can also take the washi tape and close it with washi tape. So I'll be back in a second after I sew that closed. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm going to use washi tape. So I cut this off the top. So I cut it at 8 1/4. So that's the cutoff piece. And now it's nice and straight. So I'm going to use the pink washi tape to close it. I like to make a nice straight edge. And, oops. Okay, you want to leave yourself enough to bend it over the top to close, to seal off the sequins. See if I can get a closer cut so that it doesn't look funky. All right. So then you seal it across the top just like that. So now it's completely sealed on both sides. See? Look how fun that is. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is score this piece right here and put it in the book. Okay. All right, so 4 1/4 right there. So I'm gonna actually let's go out just maybe 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna score it there. Bone folder. All right, so this piece is the one that we're going to tuck in the book. This little flappy here. All right. And I'm going to put the shaker pocket in this book. This was some of the fall and some of the things that we did. Oh, look, here's another one. Here's a shaker pocket. Okay, so let's see where we're going to put it. I'm going to put it, give myself a little room. Let's see. Maybe here. green, or I had a pretty one here, or this one. Maybe this one. I think I kind of like, oops, where'd it go? This one better. I think we're going to do this one. Here are the remaining 2 pieces in the kit. So do we like that, or do we like that? I kind of favor that. Yeah, I think that's a winner. All right, so this piece, we're going to fold it this way. If you were going to tuck it under this piece, you would fold it that way, but we're going to fold it this way. Okay, we're going to line it up, and I'm going to put glue on it. Let's see, line it up. You don't want it too far in because then it won't bend. You want to just kind of maybe get it flush with your outside page right here. So you move it up so you can see a little better. So this looks to be lined up. So I'm going to put glue on it. Doesn't have to be super perfect because the next step is more important. So hold your page, stick it on the page you want to stick it on. So now we got this little flappy, and then we're going to cover it up, that piece of paper. And this is important to get the glue on well. So you want to put glue all the way out to that far edge, all the way around. Make sure so it doesn't, oops, so it doesn't peel or pull up. Okay. And I usually line this up by putting it on the corner like this, and then corner, and then stick it down. Okay, so then here we go. So how cute is that? It's got your page here, cute little festive Yeti in the shaker pocket, and then we got this cute Yeti. Look how great. You can make a little scene. You could put your photo here. You could put a white tag and journal there if you want. You could probably, if you wanted to put a, you know, another piece of cardstock somewhere up here. Let's see. I think I've got another one. It'd be kind of cute. I don't know what I'm going to put over here, but you know, you can grab a piece of die cut or a flag or whatever you want to put on that side to kind of center it. That'd be really cute. But anyway, that is how you make a travel notebook shaker pocket. Tell me what you think in the comments, fans. Thanks for stopping by.